Springfield Armory. 1911, we're looking at a Garrison Springfield Armory. So we go ahead and open it up. Look at this. We got a nice little bag. There's the 1911 right there. Go ahead and dig this out. We'll go ahead and also look at what else you get in this. Nice little zipper bag. Of course, the stock magazine. I usually don't even bother with those. Leave them right there in the box when I go to sell it. It's all the original stuff is right there, including all the paperwork. So, and that's usually what happens. I just end up messing around with them for a little while, and then I'll go to get rid of them. All right, there's the lock. So all that's what you get. But here it is, Springfield Armory, the Garrison. This is their full-size 1911 that they are doing now that they got out, and it's right around the supposed to be the MSRP, I believe, is around the $700 to $800 marker. So you got no heavy-duty frills and thrills on it. Otherwise, it's really just a mil spec that they got. Their standard GI model that's got a couple of updates on it, like the high ride beaver tail, and of course a little bit better sights and whatnot. So, but yeah. Now mine's been kind of doctored up a little bit. I got some different grips on it and whatnot. So, but it is a now they do make it in stainless. This one is the hot salts blued one that they got. I believe that's what the way they kind of describe it. But really nice, gorgeous bluing on it, and real deal stampings. And right there, they got it. Garrison, right there. I gotta admit, I'll be the first guy to say I'm not too wild about just the name in itself. I thought, man, it seems like they could have come up with something better than that. Here's the barrel bushing and everything, real standard. I do like that. I'm not a big fan of the full piece or full length guide rod, if you will. Now their front sights, I gotta admit, they're dovetailed in and they are flush. I mean, if you go to remove these or want to change them out for whatever reason, that's going to be one heck of a deal, because there's not a whole lot to get up on there to start pushing on this sight, and it is a wicked dovetail. So I'm not sure really how you're going to go about that. It looks like it appears to be a set screw on this one. I have shot this. I got mine in 9mm. I know some people, oh my god. No, but I waited. I knew when these came out, they were in 45 auto. I waited for them to come out in 9mm, and that's where I got mine, was in 9mm. And I really wanted to do it because I was a big fan of the Ronin. I owned the Ronin, and I was like, you know what? I got the Ronin's a commander model that I got, so this is the full size, and I've definitely been happy with it. So one thing about them, they're real tight chambers. We'll go ahead and pop the slide off this thing. All right. And like I said, that barrel bushing is real tight in there, and so I will be straight up and honest with you, everything that I encountered when I got this. But it is a ramped, for those of you wondering, this one here, 9mm, it is a ramp barrel, so that's the proper way to do it. And this barrel bushing was really tight when I got it. I actually did take a file and fit it down a little bit better because it was really tight when I got it. So we'll go ahead and put it back together, and you can actually see it goes in there. It moves now fairly decent, but when I first got it, man, it was solid. It really took a lot of muscle to do it. So wasn't sure if I was going to be fully satisfied with that or not, but I was I fitted it, and it was okay. It ended up fitting decently, so I'm trying to avoid getting the idiot scratch there. Okay, and put it all back together. But overall, really decent. Like I said, Now I got oil all over it because, but there's a little close-up look at it. Really not a bad 1911 if you're looking just for the just kind of a full size, and of course they make it in 45 auto if that's the one you have to have. So for me, it just wanted to kind of match up with the Rona and everything. So it's been a fun gun to take to the range. It really has, and really to kind of remember what you're buying here with Springfield Armory. It's a forged slide and frame and your barrel and everything. So that's the meat and potatoes of the 1911. So if you wanted to go out and change all the internal parts and everything and do all that kind of stuff, so you could. You could replace it with Wilson Combat stuff, and or any other higher end brand of stuff, and get rid of the the MIM parts, if you will, that kind of help it with that price tag to get it around that $700 to $800 price tag. So there's things you can do, but really in the end, you got a really solid pieces that matter. So that's where you're at with the Springfield Armory here. I've always liked their products because, especially with their 1911s, I'm speaking about. So that's mostly what I get from them. I like the fact that you can get if you really want to, you can get a full-blown $3,000 gun from them, or you can get something like this, which is more on the kind of entry level.